Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Status Bro Show. As always, I'm your host, Kevin Ebling, joined with my co-host, Zach the Youngblood Lewis.
Hey, how's it going?
Andrew the Douchebag Ingrid.
What's up, Dr. Brones McCoy?
That's alright.
That was okay.
I was pretty proud of that one.
What was the one you had last week? Or the other week? Sorry, we had no show last week.
Shit, Bill Bro Baggins, I think.
Good Brodo Baggins.
You said Brony Soprano. I like that.
That was okay.
Brony Soprano.
Speaking of last week, I wasn't even going to jump into that. I don't even have it on my list of stuff for this week to talk about. But I just want to say it's Zach the Youngblood Lewis's fault because he just started at the radio station I work at, and he got the early AM. He got the red eye shift, so to speak, and
The AM.
he was a little. You were a little overwhelmed with that, right?
Last week?
Yeah.
I was overwhelmed because it was the first semester of school. And
But
yes,
what's more
the radio
overwhelming,
station was
a first day of class or a first day at the station?
First day on the air, yeah.
Yeah, but you did good.
Thanks.
No, I got to say, I listened.
Yeah, I
to it.
think
It
he
was
actually
good.
did well, Kevin.
Did you listen?
No.
Fuck you.
It was good. He did good.
Yeah. I'd like to think I did good.
You got called. You got called on the bat phone though.
I did, twice.
No, I thought only once on the bat phone. The other, you just got called on the request line.
Right, so the hotline and the request line.
Which, by the way, the guy, our boss, only does that to newbies just to fuck with you. Calls on the that was not in any way an offense that was worthy of the bat phone. He was just fucking with you.
Right.
But no,
They didn't call me last time, so
Yeah, no, you're golden. That
it was nice.
Would you like to share your missteps?
I don't want to say too much about the show. Basically, I defined the show as the wrong format in one of my back cells, which is a rookie mistake. It was my first time on the air. Shit.
Fuck, I don't care. People. He said smooth jazz, but we play all jazz, so that's where he fucked up.
Yeah,
He said smooth jazz for the smooth listener.
That's not bad.
No,
right?
I like it.
You heard it. You
Yeah,
liked
no,
it.
I thought it was
Christina
cool.
told me later. She's like, when you said that, I thought it was clever.
It
I
was
liked
cool.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, smooth jazz for the smooth listener. But no, he called me up pretty much immediately after I said it. And
Nice
proceeded
name
to read
drop,
my
by the
ass
way.
out. Who? He?
The program director. You totally dropped her name just now.
Did I really?
Yeah. It's
Damn,
all
I
right.
didn't
It's
even
all right.
notice.
She
Anyway.
doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah. Right. Anyway, he called me up and proceeded to read my ass out. He said, don't get cute on the radio. Okay, you just started here. You don't even know our format. We're classic jazz, okay? We're not smooth jazz. I was like, classic jazz for the classic listener? He's like, no!
Is that really? Did you say we're classic jazz?
Yes!
That doesn't even make sense though, because we play 2 o'clock lab band. I mean, maybe that's just because it's UNT's specific.
The
whatever
classic
the
jazz
fuck.
format?
They're a jazz group that are new. I mean, that's not classic. I
don't know jack shit about jazz.
I don't either. I don't even know how to describe our format.
Yeah,
really. I don't know anything about jazz.
Apparently defining it as smooth is very insulting. Even though I call somebody a smooth listener. I think that's nice.
I like that too.
Yeah. And the next time he called
Not many
me...
people have the balls to throw something out there their first day. You know,
Thanks.
so many people stumble over their shit and can barely even fucking talk. I feel like.
Well, no, I'm never going to do it again.
Well, no. Well, that's the way it is.
I'm never gonna put
They
any
say,
inflection of
express a little personality on the
No.
air, and then as soon as you do it,
God,
bat
no.
phone rings, you get chewed out. That's just the way
Yeah.
it works.
And then the next time he called me was for... I fucked up a PSA.
Oh, PSA,
I said it was
okay.
tomorrow. And it's actually
You didn't look at the date. Hey! Time.
Sorry, false alarm.
Hey, you gotta have that ready at all times. This is a good segue.
Dude,
Sorry, Zach, my bad. I really thought
I almost forgot we were doing it. You don't even have to say that. You can just get his attention.
You're
But if you
like-
want to say perpetrators, you can do that if you want.
You're like an old man pissing on his shoes. Like every time you're about to do something, you can't do it.
Yeah.
You can't perform.
Zach has all these analogies. I like that.
That was interesting. It wasn't as good as catching what you're throwing, but...
No.
Yeah.
By the way, we got a brand new producer. Let's give a warm Status Bro Show welcome to Ryan Scharfenberg. Yeah,
Hey.
Go ahead. Go ahead, lean in here. Make sure everybody can hear you. How you doing, man?
Good. Just living the life.
Tell everybody a little about yourself. What do you do?
I am a RTVS student, and I'm studying those type of things.
What do you want to do? What's your end game?
In game is to make it in the industry.
Okay, that was the vaguest possible response ever. And
Make it in the industry in that, just do whatever I'm best at.
all right, that's enough. He's going to be our bitch for the next couple of weeks, and if he keeps talking like
Also
that, then
that.
I'm going to have to move on. No,
Also that.
I'm just breaking your balls.
Hey, I got a quick question for Ryan.
Yeah,
Are you a young blood like Zach, or are you an old fuck like me and Kevin?
yeah, it's a good question.
Mixture of both,
How old are you?
actually.
Well, how old are you?
I am old enough.
Oh my god!
What does that mean?
Seriously,
Come
come on.
on.
23.
Oh my God!
Yeah, no.
Why are you bringing this old man on the show?
He's a fucking young blood. I'm fucking 28 years old, man.
You don't look 28.
He
Thank
doesn't
you,
look
yes.
28, yeah.
He does not
He still
look
gets
28.
fucking carded, and he always gets a shitting grin every time it happens.
They didn't let me in the booking rooms last week.
All right, look, I know you get a job. What do? Do you mind saying?
I am a valet. I'm basically people's bitch already. So
That's actually pretty cool, though.
it's actually
I never knew anybody who was
pretty
in valet.
Do you want to go into radio, television, or film?
well. Film preferably, but I mean,
Nice.
I'm open to anything. You know.
I love audio, man. Radio's fun. Right? This is fun. You've only been here for a little bit, but come on, this is fun.
About
If you could do
30
this for a
seconds.
living, you would like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's not a bad living.
5
at all, man.
minutes
It's
and
fucking
30
fun.
seconds. Yeah, it's all right.
Anyway,
Not outside.
I wanted to do Burbitrator this week, which, if anyone in our audience doesn't know, that's where we time, and whoever can accumulate the most amount of time in burps throughout the length of the show wins. But apparently Zach and AJ did not come ready to get wasted tonight. Is something wrong with the Ustream?
Probably.
Should we fix that? We're on Ustream, by the way, now. I don't know how you access it, but what do you just go to Ustream and search our name or
There's a
something?
link on Facebook. Search us at the Status Bro Show.
Eventually, our
Plus
man
faces.
Ryan will know all of this stuff, and we'll be able to tell you, but, you know, for right now, it's his first night, and I don't want to throw too much at
No
him.
pressure, buddy.
What the fuck?
You said I didn't need to say perpetrator. I assumed he was going to be Johnny on this.
You get his attention first. Like, you're like, hey, man, you know, let him, throw him a bone.
Okay.
Next time, all right? So, yeah, we're kind of, what do you want to call it? Beta testing the Burbitrator tonight. Because these guys aren't getting hammered. I feel like the more you drink, the more you burp. So, for this week, we're just going to do it kind of off the cuff, see who gets the... Hold on, wait.
You got one?
Damn it, it went away.
Jesus, you
I was ready
two.
that time too.
I know, he had his
Christ.
finger on the trigger. That was my fault.
Match made in heaven.
Is
over here.
Ustream working?
Do they know what the perpetrator is? Yes, I think so.
Does who know what the Burbitrator is?
I don't know. Them. The people listening.
Didn't I just say for anyone in the audience who doesn't know and I described the exact thing?
Did you? Well, I wasn't listening.
What are you looking at me? Yeah, I quit paying attention.
Well, shit, I guess I'm the asshole.
Yeah,
There's
no,
a show going on right now?
Hey, fuck
Jesus
you.
Christ. All right, new producer, Ryan, thank you for keeping track of the Burbitrator tonight. Bunch
Yeah,
of fucking
always ready.
ingrates. Thanks, buddy.
He's on the ball.
Now, one thing I wanted to talk about is when AJ was a total douche over the weekend, but I think we almost resolved it now, and there's no point in delving into it. I mean, you know, we're friends again,
Really
so
gonna
it's
put
all
our
right.
business in the street like that?
Yes,
That's what
absolutely. That's the whole point of my show.
Wait, where? Come on.
What, you want to hear
I
it?
do.
We're going to sound so gay if I get into
Yeah,
this.
this
Shocking.
really is like the most borderline homosexual argument I've ever had with anybody ever, and I'd really rather not talk.
It couldn't be as bad as Kevin giving Kyle a handy.
I don't know about
I
that.
did not give Kyle a handy, by the way. Don't believe that.
Now,
It
see,
was through jeans.
No judgment.
It just touched it.
No
He
judgment.
touched, dude. It's not what you think.
now, yeah, I mean, you can get a handy from a stranger with no emotion whatsoever, right, guys?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, but
I
but
never
this was
gave
about
anyone a
thoughts and
handy.
feelings.
I mean, I got a handy in the story, and not from a guy, if you remember it. Kyle and I both got handies.
Just with the guy in the room.
You also touched each other's cocks.
He was in the room, yes. Okay.
Hey,
touch-
will you make that noise again?
Oh, you mean it was like a...
There you go.
Okay, look. Yes, he did touch my cock, and I touched his cock, but it was only for a second, through jeans, 2 fingers, index and thumb. That's it. Just for 3 seconds. That was it. And then we each got handies. And yes, we were in the room. This was like 10 years ago. More than that. Why do I always have to come back to this? That was one of my better stories, though.
Jesus.
That was one of Kyle's best moments on the show. All right, so I want to dive into this because AJ doesn't want to talk about it. What do you
little
think,
bit.
Zach? Do you want to hear?
Where were you?
AJ, you can just sit back and relax. I'm just going to talk
You
to
have
my
to go
buddy
real
here,
in
all right?
depth. Just I'm curious what the
Okay.
fuck happened.
So this weekend was Labor Day weekend, as everybody knows.
yeah.
Part of the reason last week everything was so busy, we didn't have a show, whatever. Have a nice relaxing weekend. Now we're back, all ready to go. And so Sunday is when I wanted to do something for Labor Day because I don't like to do something on Labor Day because everybody's got shit going the next day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, you're watching the Ustream and you're bumming me out. What's going on?
Monitoring our shit, okay?
Is it working?
Just making sure.
Do I look good?
It looks like it's working.
All
You
right.
look great. Always.
Thanks, buddy.
Come on, hon.
Thanks, sweetheart. Now, I wanted to do, I had a whole day planned. I wanted to have AJ come over on Sunday. We hang out by the pool at my parents' house because they were out of town. Originally, they were going to have a party, which my parents used to always do for Labor Day. Meaning everybody would come, we have a bunch of friends out. I would always go, I would drink almost all day, and then I would sit around after dinner and sober up for a few hours and go back to Denton.
Yeah.
That's my usual MO. So what I wanted to do was basically do that same thing, except I didn't really have any guests except for this fucking guy. I didn't know anybody who would want to come and hang out. You were out of town.
Right.
A lot of other people. And so my whole plan was, I was like, cool, I'll have AJ over, we'll grill. I'll do like my own grill and chill thing. That's what we call it, grilling and chilling, which I know
Nice.
is kind of douche chilling, but it's all right.
Yeah.
So I went to the store and I got all kinds of good stuff. I got veggie sticks and ranch. I got some summer sausage, some Swiss cheese, smoked turkey just to snack on, crackers.
Sounds awesome.
Then I bought some chicken and some brats to grill for later.
You're like a craft services table.
Thank you. I bought a Dirty 30, which I put on a cooler and brought outside. Like, it was going to be a cool day. So AJ comes over, we have a couple of drinks, and he mentions something about later in the night or, like, the next day. And I'm like, hey, just to let you know, like, I plan on going back to Denton tomorrow. Like, that's, like, my whole plan. Like, that's what I always do. Plus, I think the reason AJ got pissed is he knew I was hanging out with a lady friend. Which, look, dividing your time between the girls and the dude bros is a tale as old as time. It happens. So, and then he gets all buttered. He's like, so what, I can't hang out and get drunk? I'm like, sure you can get drunk. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't have to leave till like 8. We have all fucking day to hang out.
6 hours.
He's like, I thought we were going to hang out together, And I'm like, well, obviously, yeah, I went to a lot of trouble. We're totally going to hang out. And then he's like, you know what? I'm just going to leave. And he fucking puts his drink down and leaves.
You legitimately left?
After like 15 minutes.
That's awesome.
How is that awesome?
Well, allow me to retort.
Okay, all right. You're going to have your day in
First
court.
of all, Kevin is making it sound like he put down his own money for this.
Yes, I
And
did.
I want to clarify, he did not.
Yes,
No
I did.
He says he did not.
How do you figure?
Okay, also...
How do you figure I didn't put down my own money?
When was the last time you saw your lady friend prior to this, Kevin?
Been like 4 days.
And when was the last time you and I actually hung out outside of this podcast?
Well, how does this not count?
It's been over a month. So
Okay, but what dude complains
So
about how often
this
you
kid is
spend
like the
time
brother
with him?
I've never had, and I come over and he's like, "Oh wait, well you're gonna have to sober up and get out of here because I need to go get some pussy." Okay, when was the last time you got some pussy? Wednesday.
That's-
You on a 3-day weekend. You couldn't set aside one day to hang out.
You know
with me,
facts
so-
that I can't mention, other areas of this case that I cannot
but
mention.
you brought this up, not me, homie.
Yeah,
So-
I know, but come on, he's a dick in this element. I set aside an entire day and went to a lot of trouble.
How did
and
you
by
set
the way,
aside an entire day?
from 2 to 7 isn't the whole day?
I thought it was 2 to 8.
2 to 8, even better. You're right.
All right. Okay, ask your parents. Even ask your lady
My parents'
friends.
barbecue started at 3 p.m. I
Okay.
even went an hour earlier.
I don't think they had to drive home either, Kevin.
No, you can be an adult. You don't have to get shit-faced. You can hang out
This
with me.
coming from the kid who told me he's drunk every day for like the last 10 years.
What is the point? What does that have to do with us hanging
Do
out?
I normally drink during the show, Kevin? How many times have we hung out when I haven't gotten drunk?
This is awesome.
What does that?
Jesus.
What does that have to do with the show? What does that have to do
Because
with
you're
us?
trying to make it sound like I'm some fucking alcoholic, and I was like, I can't drink. Well, fuck it, I'm out of
That
here.
really is the primary reason you left.
Yeah, because I didn't want to drive home when my job involves driving. I get a DUI. That's game over for me. Man.
Oh, but you have no problem letting me drive after drinking when I
No,
drive
I
you
don't.
back.
You're
Okay.
willing to take that risk. You've made it blatantly
Zach,
clear
I want you to
plenty
weigh
of
in here.
times.
What do you think? I want you to be a mediator. I want you to play mediator, and I want you to be fucking honest. Because this guy fucking pissed me off this time. He's gonna get it.
Do I think that you should have stuck around? Yes. Don't think you should have left. Do I think that you're a dick because you were going to go bang instead of hang out with him and you haven't hung out with him?
Which it wasn't even about banging that night. It really wasn't.
Yeah, and I tell this kid, dude, I think I'm gonna leave, and he's like, "Come on, man, I'm depressed."
Yeah, I was. And I know he was too. I wanted somebody to hang out with.
So you thought I was depressed, but that didn't matter enough to you to say, you know what? Let's hang out. Let's put off the pussy for one evening.
We could have discussed it if you didn't run off like
I
a
think
little
I
fucking
even said, "Hey,
schoolgirl.
why don't you have your lady friend come over here?" And your response was, "No, I want to be alone with her." Like I'm 13
and me
years old,
saying
I
I'm going to
don't
be
know
alone
what's
with my
gonna
lady friend is gayer than him bitching about not being alone with me for the night?
You
See, now look at the track he's taking. Now he's calling me gay.
All right, come on,
You did
Zach.
bring
Weigh
it
in
up.
here.
He's not gay for
Weigh
arguing.
in.
You brought it up. He's not gay for arguing. I think he makes some solid points here.
What is his point? What did I do wrong?
Why didn't you invite your lady friend over to your place?
Well, first of all, it wouldn't have happened until way later that night anyway. But I didn't want to spend the night there. I never do that on the holidays. I just don't do it. I don't hang out at my parents overnight. I go home.
Would you like to hear
Why?
some of the text messages
Because-
Kevin sent me discussing this?
No, don't do. That's
Are you
fucking
sure?
yes.
All right.
You
Come
brought
on.
this up, not me, homie.
You guys said you
That's
buried
off the
hatchet
books,
on this
man.
one. I just
That's
wanted
off
some
the
details.
books.
We can drop it. We're good.
And he goes because he didn't spend his own money. I get a ration of money that I'm dealt a month that is I have to manage myself for my own cost of living. Not to mention the 3/4 of my savings I've burned through since I left RRI.
Ryan, do you get a ration of money from your parents every month?
No.
Andrew, do you get a ration of
When
money?
you were in college,
Actually, I worked in college, Kevin. My
that's
parents paid for my
your
tuition, so
work paid for all your bills in
They
college.
paid for all my booze, certainly.
Okay, well I pay for my own fucking booze. I got 2 jobs.
You know, the biggest issue here is why don't we have such a sweet food set up here right now?
Yeah, well I don't because it all went to shit. It's old now. The veggie sticks are clearly fucked.
Yeah.
Why would you not have hung out for the day? I mean, come on. If I went to that trouble, you wouldn't have hung out and spent the day with me?
I would have hung out, but I still would have thought you were a dick.
Why?
Because it's bros
See,
bros,
listen
man.
I have
how
to devote an
incredulous
entire-
he sounds.
Oh my
Like,
God.
I can't fucking believe this.
Zach
Somebody
is the one
disagrees
saying
with
this
me.
when almost every weekend he has to do the girlfriend thing. He never can hang out with me.
Why am I the bad guy?
I vividly
You're
recall
not,
you.
but I'm not gonna whine
You were
about
bitching
it.
about this about him last fucking week.
When did I bitch about Zach for this?
You're like, yeah, Zach keeps on saying he can't do it because he's got to be up in the morning. Oh, and he's got to go to a convention with his girlfriend. For
that was
what
business, not
baby.
personal.
Like, you said that?
That was business, not
Fucking
personal.
asshole.
That was for the show. Okay, you honestly gonna deny that you're partly responsible for not having a show last week?
Last week?
Yeah.
Yes, I partly am, but hey.
And I
you're
didn't
the
fault
one
you for it.
In the studio that said we still have a free skip.
We do, which is why I didn't make a beef with you about it.
Thank you.
Now, Ryan, come in. Come on. Talk to me here.
I'm here.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, that's great.
This
Yeah,
guy's the
dude who's known me for all 20 minutes. Come on, wait.
Who are you? Yeah, no, exactly. He has an unbiased view. Who are you leaning towards on this? Who was the dick? And I did not leave to go get pussy. I had a personal issue I
Then why
had to
couldn't
deal
she
with.
come over?
I had to deal with it because it was it had to be done
So
one-on-one.
your argument is if you had said, hey, I need to go talk, I would have been like, no, fuck that. I'm
God
gonna hang
damn
out
it with
with
the fucking name drops!
My bad.
It's fine.
You're just pissed off you lost the argument.
I did not lose the argument. Nobody I know that I've discussed with this thought, like, it made sense why AJ left.
Who did you talk about this with?
Everyone I know.
Like? Is this like when you said several people have told me last week's show sucked and then it was Cameron, basically?
You know what? Maybe a lot of people get rubbed the wrong way by AJ and don't really want to be around him. That is a fact.
Okay, like who?
Anyone I know.
Like?
Oh, you just want me to name names.
Sure.
So, you know what? Anytime I do this, you always want it, and then I give it to you, and then you throw it in my face for months. Like last time with Cameron, I brought up the fact that I said I was annoyed with you the whole show. Not even Cameron, and you still have not let that go. And that was fucking weeks ago.
Because you're just trying to throw shots at me, man.
So what?
Can we move on?
Oh my god. Seriously, when all's said and done, you're
No,
siding
I
with
think
him?
you both did some
What did I do wrong?
wrong shit. Well, he makes a good point. Shit, if I was
All I
hanging
said
out-
was you want to hang out and grill shit for the day, and I totally delivered on what I offered.
That's why I said he was an ass for leaving. He should have stuck around.
I did exactly what I said I was going to
wholeheartedly
do.
agree that he should have stuck around. Should not have left. That was kind of a dick move. That being said,
All right.
I don't know. I don't know what you were expecting out of the.
I want to make up. I don't want him to be
be
fucking pissed about it anymore, and I won't be pissed. Can we bury it?
Well, let's
Can we talk about what you're depressed about?
Let's talk about it later, man.
Why don't you tell me about why you're depressed?
I don't want to.
Why not? You wanted to dive into our cell phone conversation, but you want to talk about yourself?
It really kind of goes into some family shit that I'd really rather not talk about on air. Kevin.
I called him like a pussy faggot fucking crybaby or some shit in a text. Like, I'll
My
admit
dad
that I
has
did
cancer.
that. Okay, well,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay,
see?
we'll
Why
move
can't you
on.
talk to me about that? I talked to you about my fucking
Maybe I
thing.
don't want to talk about it on air, Kevin.
Well, you don't have to talk about it on there, but we could have, you know. Okay, see, this is a serious subject, and I didn't mean to pry or, like, offend you in any way. But, I mean, you could have told me this. You could have told me this the other day when we were hanging out. Is it, like, a real bad thing? I mean, come on. Talk to me.
I already think I said I didn't want to talk about this, Kevin.
Yeah, we just brought it up, though.
No, technically you brought it up.
Well, I can't bring up that. I mean, he revealed that.
I feel like addicted. I'm gonna
Okay, obviously,
I don't
look,
know
it
what to
got
do
very
right
calm in the
here.
room right now. These are the kind of moments that happen in radio when somebody
Right.
makes a revelation like that. I like these kind of moments. Not that I'm saying I like your situation, but I'm saying if you want to talk about it now, we can talk about it. Or if you want to just completely move on, we can move on.
I want to move on.
All right, we will move on. Let me mark AJ/douchebag off of my list for Wednesday's show, and I'll move on to my next topic. So, school started this week. Zach, how was it for you?
School started last week.
Yeah, whatever.
That's
This
part
was our
of the
first
reason we
full
didn't do
week.
the
Not
show.
even a full week.
Thanks for blaming it on me, though. I appreciate that.
I didn't do it on the air.
You did.
Well, you even admitted that it was mostly your fault. Hey, hold on. Get the timer.
2.2.
2.2.
Mark it.
Not bad.
Thank you. I really
Mostly
thought it would be.
me.
I would deliver more than that on this game. I
You're
really
the host.
did.
If the show doesn't roll, it's all on you, man.
I think this has been a fucking great show so
I
far.
think it's been pretty awesome. That being said, come on. You blame it all on me.
What, last week?
Yes.
No, we probably could have figured out a way to make it work. But look, I didn't want to break your balls about it.
What were you doing Tuesday night?
I don't even remember.
Let's see. What day did you go to his place?
This was Sunday.
Sunday?
Yeah. Oh, you mean Tuesday night of this week?
No,
like
last week.
night? Oh, I don't remember what the fuck. I was
Saturday,
doing
Friday,
Tuesday
Thursday.
night.
Okay, so Wednesday you were busy.
I wasn't busy.
Why didn't we
Wednesday.
go Wednesday? You were.
Was I really?
Sunday, he asked you when was the last time you banged. You know what you said? 4 days ago, which was?
Wednesday.
Sherlock Holmes.
For the record, when I banged on Wednesday, it was Wednesday morning.
Oh!
So you were busy Tuesday night.
I guess so, yeah.
Yes.
I was busy Tuesday
All
night.
right. What were we
But
doing
Tuesday
Wednesday?
was never even on the table. We never do a show on Tuesday.
We could have done a show on Tuesday.
Maybe.
I agree.
Look-
we don't do it often, but in
Okay,
this
look, so
situation,
maybe
it might
I-
be a necessary evil.
By association, I somewhat blamed you. I mean, yeah, like I said, it was your... But I mean, I don't really blame you. You know I understand. We already talked about this. I wasn't going to come on the air and say, Zach fucked up our show or something.
Yeah, you were gonna come on and say, Zach, you should admit that it was mostly your fault that we didn't do a show.
No.
You did. You literally said that.
Well, look, I will take responsibility because it's my show. I could have figured out a way to do it. I'm sorry.
All right,
I know you're a little overloaded.
I'll go 75-25 with you.
Like,
75%
75 my
my
fault?
No, my fault.
Oh, okay.
I'll own it. I'm not a
But
bitch.
I can own the 75 because it is my show.
Okay. Well, we're at 150%.
Ryan, what do you think? Forget it. Now,
Firing on all cylinders.
well, I'm gonna check in to make sure everything sounds all right. So, how was your first week anyway, / this week?
My first week was
Yeah, forget
okay.
about the station. How are the classes? Because, I know we had some interesting developments in the school department.
They're good. I'm in the film version of the movie 21, which is weird.
Wait, what?
But exciting.
Yeah, that movie is a film. You talk about the movie with, like, Kevin Spacey and,
Yeah, I'm in the film version of
about
that.
Blackjack?
Yeah, it's weird.
What does that mean you're in the film version?
I got this email from a teacher. I was waitlisted for one of his classes. I got this email from him one night, like 11:45, telling me about this really odd class format that he's got that he wants me to check out. And I was like, I don't even know this fucking guy. I don't know anybody that knows this teacher, but sure, I'll ask him. I'll check it out. So I emailed him back at like 12:30. I was like, sure, why not? And he emails me back at like 1 a.m. off his iPad. Says, come in for an interview. I have to interview for this fucking class. Okay, so I go in the next day at like 5:30.
Interview for a fucking class?
Yes. I go in, it's this half-hour thing where basically he grills me on what I've been doing over the summer. This
Oh, so it's not
internship
even
that
like
I
where you
had.
just have to go and get a code, and you just say, like, I want to be in your class, and they give you a code.
No.
Like, you actually had to sit down like you're interviewing for a
Yes.
fucking job?
And he's asking me about production classes, when I've been, and my interests in whether I like pre-production or post or whatever, and I tell him everything. He's like, I think this is a great opportunity. Let me tell you about this class. What this class is it's a special problems class, which I don't know anybody that's taken one, but they exist, right, for special problems. Like
No, I always
this.
see them when I'm trying to register. You've probably seen those too.
Yeah.
Those ones that just say special problems. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
It's a class that requires 2 semesters from the students, so I have to be in it for this
damn it.
semester and next semester.
Okay, see, it's a work in progress. We'll
That
get it
wasn't-
right next
That
time.
wasn't even as good as your last one.
I know, but I should have at least said
It
something.
was just good judgment on your part.
Yeah.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah, all right.
There you go.
Boy, Zach's all over my nuts today. Jesus.
Whatever.
I can't make everybody happy.
You're giving him 20 questions. You put me up in the firing range next to him. It's not good. All right. It's great
So-
radio, but it's,
So what, you do 2 semesters, you get 6 hours credit?
No, I do 2 semesters, 3 hours each. Yeah, 6 hours credit. The big thing is that there's some kind of film festival in Vegas. Okay, it's like the Academy Awards or some shit. I don't know. And anyway, our job.
It's
as
not
a
like the
class-
Academy Awards. It's like the Academy Awards of student
What would you
shit.
call it?
I don't know what I
Describe a
would call
film
it.
festival in Vegas.
I don't know. I never heard of it until you told me about
Great.
it. Well, why would I call it the Academy Awards? It's nothing like the
Don't
Academy
tell me what
Awards.
it's not,
not in
okay?
New York, based off the nation's most successful films. It's a fucking, it's like Sundance.
Don't sit in your fucking chair and tell me what it's not. All right, you don't know.
I love how vocal Zach is this week.
Listen.
Everybody's on fire.
So you're killing my buzz, bro. So I'm sitting in this class is 2 semesters. It's some film festival, right? And what we're supposed to do as a class, we basically act as a production crew, and we build the film reels and everything for this show. So when they announce Best Picture or whatever, we're the people who pull the clips out of the movies and set them up and basically do that. And we have like the montages and shit. That's our whole job.
So it's really producing.
It's the whole presentation.
Right.
Right, but that's what we do in the spring semester. In the fall semester, what we do is we enter video contests for companies and shit, and we make music videos for people, and we try to get cash money from these contests. We try to win, all right? And if you win, you get money, and this all goes into a pot. And if we get enough money,
You go to Vegas.
we all go to Vegas. Now, the weird thing is the class seats 5.
How could you not get enough to send 5 people to Vegas?
Exactly.
I mean, so you're probably going to Vegas.
So to me, it's like, all right, really small class doing really, special problems.
If it wasn't my last fucking
I
semester, I was
suppose it
thinking
just
about
reminds me
doing
of the
that
movie
shit.
21, going to Vegas.
It's very
pretty
cool.
awesome.
You gonna play blackjack?
Of course.
See, I didn't play any table games on there. I was too much of a bitch.
What's your favorite table game?
I never played one.
You never ever? I
No.
thought you've been to Vegas more than once.
No, I've only been once.
Oh, I've never been.
Damn it!
Good one. I think you still won.
Yeah.
I think you
Yeah,
still
that
won.
was
It's a
like
work in
half
progress.
second.
This is something we're gonna all have to get used to. By next week we'll have it done.
See, it sucks because I'm proud of myself. Never once have I burped on the air for this show. Not even
Never?
Never. Not even the ones we haven't.
How is that even
recorded.
possible?
I don't know. After like show 5, I was like, I totally gotta own this.
Look,
So
but I
started
really
doing it
want to
now,
delve
it's gonna
into
suck. But
about
now
the
I have to start because the perpetrator, and I can't let you show me up.
first week of school. I really want to delve into is our former producer who was in your class, one of your classes, right?
Yes.
How'd that? Tell us about that, because I like that. I want to talk about that because we parted on not the greatest of terms, and now it's a little awkward. And I also ended up in a class with each of our former class members, which I'll dive into when you're done.
Well, it was.
Whose fucking phone went off?
Pretty sure that's yours, man.
That was me. That's our guest who's coming in later today, by the way. That was on the
Oh,
that was the
that
bat
is?
line. Yeah, he
Great.
says he's on his way right now.
Way,
So
way to cover your ass.
no, it really is. Look, on my way.
Oh, son of a bitch. It
Yeah,
is.
I'm not bullshitting.
Yeah, I walked into class. It's a 11 o'clock. And I walked in really late. It was really cool. I had one of those awesome moments where, like, I walk in like a minute late, and the teacher's calling roll, and right when he hits my name,
Oh,
like,
I
Zach,
love
I
when
walk
that
in
happens.
like here. And,
That happens
it
like
was-
once
it was
in your
awesome.
college career.
Yeah, no, it's never happened before. I was pretty proud of myself.
Sweet. Did you sit by her?
No, she was sitting in the top, like front, right in the middle. And
Where
then
were you?
people
184?
around her. Huh?
It's irrelevant. Keep going.
The same one yours is in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
H or F.
F. Yeah. Or fuck.
And then you talked to her afterwards.
I didn't mean to.
And
I
she
tried
was
to get the fuck
cordial
out
to
of
this
there.
guy, which is when I get to my segment, I'm going to talk about.
And I was getting out, and I saw she was getting up, and I was like, nope, better just get out now. I'm a pussy. I'm just gonna get out of here.
So she got your attention?
Pull the chute. So I start walking out, get out of the building, and as she opens the door, she calls my name, and I turn around, I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, try to be casual. Like,
Yeah.
Looked fucking stupid. Anyway, yeah, she starts chatting me up. We walked to fucking Chipotle and got food. I got
You
to go.
got yours
because I
to
gotta get
go.
the fuck out of there. Yeah.
You know you wanted to fucking bail out
She's
of
like,
that
you're getting
awkward
to go. I was
shit.
like, oh, I gotta go to work, which I really did. But at the same time, I was like, no.
There was
fuck
no
that.
level of awkwardness?
There was absolutely a level of awkwardness.
Oh,
Never
okay.
once did we talk about this show.
Or
we
me?
completely avoided like the goddamn plague. Or you. Talked about Corey.
Because, see, I know Corey talked to me when I saw him in my class today.
Did he really?
Oh, yeah. Or yesterday. Totally, dude. I tried to get his attention, I'm telling you. Like, I first walked in and I saw him and I went to do like, hey, what's going on? He did like a look away. And then, whenever our teacher called your name, you had to come up and get your syllabus. That's like how she did like syllabus/roll thing at once. And he went up there, Corey went up to get his and like got it. And then he looked like right at me. And I like, went to go like, hey, what's up, man? He just totally cold shoulder, went to his seat. I'm like, motherfucker. Now, Melissa, I almost intentionally like, I didn't want to say anything to Melissa unless she was going to say something to me. Because I'm like, I mean, she probably fucking hates my guts. She wants to run me over with her car.
Yeah.
If she saw me. And, you know, I don't.
I would too.
Yeah, I don't blame her. So, on that sense, I don't mind, you know, her not saying anything. But I almost want to talk to her just because it's going to be only more and more awkward as the semester goes on if we just never fucking say anything to each other.
Absolutely.
Because, like, I don't give a fuck. I mean, bygones are bygones. It wasn't personal. It was show business. But she always took it personal.
Of course. How could she not?
She's a girl.
Exactly.
All right. Well, can we move on from class? How was your first week, Ryan? Why don't you tell us about your classes?
It was great, man.
Yeah?
Don't you have a class with Corey Vandersleen?
I do intermediate film.
It's not the same class. That you
No,
guys-
no. I got advanced audio.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Intermediate. Who teaches that class anyway?
Eugene Martin.
Oh,
Teaches
Martin.
it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is that Day Martin?
Do you remember the film teacher that we discussed on the air that time about whether or not we would fuck her? And when I said her name a bunch of times, and then we had to edit it out, and now she doesn't work there anyway?
Yeah, she got shit canned.
Yeah, she got fired.
How
You remember
crazy is
Professor
that?
Butler?
I don't, but
Really? Film teacher?
I
She
think
was
I
young,
should have.
like, always wore goofy outfits, a lot of tattoos.
Potentially
No.
lesbian.
Definitely potential as.
I did not.
Oh. I had her for 2 courses. I had her for science fiction and intro to film.
Me too. Same ones.
Yep. I think we were in both those classes together.
We
weren't
were.
Yeah.
So why'd she
First
get
time I
canned?
ever met you is when you scared the shit out of me. It was awesome.
Oh, the time that I was like, yeah, that paper's due today.
Yeah, no, the paper's due right now.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, the paper
You're
I haven't
like, oh,
written?
fuck.
Great. Yeah, dude.
That is the first time I ever remember
It was a
seeing Zach the
mess.
Gunblood Lewis.
Oh.
What did she get fired for?
What did she get fired
Was she
for?
fraternizing with a student?
I don't know. I heard a rumor that she banged the student.
I thought she just made out with a
It's a
student.
rumor.
She just assumed
Probably a
that's true.
different student.
Just assume
Oh,
it's
that's a good
true.
point.
Just assume it's true.
Yeah.
Why not?
You're not supposed to assume rumors are true. You're supposed to assume they're all false.
All right, look, guys, we're halfway through, and we got our other guest coming up next. He's our local musician. We'll get into that as soon as we get back from the break. You're listening to The Status Bro Show. You're listening to The Status Bro. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Status Bro Show. We had a very productive break. I drank like 2 beers. I smoked a cigarette.
2 whole beers.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Pussy.
Hey, you know, I'm trying to run a show here, right?
Yeah.
Plus, everybody's been busting my balls about the over drinking lately.
Who?
This fucking guy.
This guy?
I didn't say I don't get drunk every day.
Not every day.
This kid, okay, you didn't say you got drunk every day, but you did tell me distinctly, with a lot of pride, I've drunk beer every day for the last 10 years, or something to that effect.
That probably is true.
Yeah.
I remember the night I got back from South Padre Island after being there for spring break. I went that whole day with no beers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When was that?
That was 2011? I don't know. Fuck. Anyway, I'm your host, Kevin Ebeling, joined with my partner.
Zach the Youngblood Lewis.
And the other guy.
Me.
Him.
Douchebag. And our new producer. Go ahead, say your name, buddy. Speak up. Say it loud.
I am Ryan.
Say it with pride.
I am Ryan.
Say your first and last name.
Ryan Scharfenberg.
There it is.
There you go.
I still don't know that I believe him, but whatever. A little more conviction
Could be
next
bullshit
time.
Name.
All right, so we talked about first week of school and the awkwardness with our old... Oh, dude, by the way, this is something that fucking pissed me off. You know how embarrassing it is when you trip and fall in public?
Yeah, you eat shit in public? Yeah.
Are you talking about when you
Have we talked about that
stumble or
before?
when you fall on, like...
Well, this happened to me this week. That's why I wanted to bring it up. Oh, by the way, I wanted to bring up... We got our special guest who's here, Mr. LeVar Cook, also known as... Come on in here, man. Let's go ahead and bring him in right now. You can just hang on the background for a minute, and then we'll give you a seat in just a second. Oh, you didn't have to get out. All right, Ryan, hang out, though. Hang out. Look, give me your seat, and then hang out.
What the fuck?
Whatever, just stand here. It's cool. All right, come on over here, man.
What?
What is your music name or whatever? Go ahead and let everybody know.
What's up, guys? I go by Crim Kane. This is LeVar Cook here with the Status Bro Show.
And I listened to a couple of his tracks. I particularly like that first one on your LP. Ryan, come over right here. Make sure I can still hear you. There you go. Thanks, buddy. You got get your notepads to write down our burps. All right, sweet. He's all over it. I like this guy. I think this guy's going to work out. Don't you think?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, before we get into our special guests, I'm going to talk about the tripping thing. You know that spot, that stoplight, right by the RTVF building on the side, by the parking lot where you park to go into the studio?
Yeah.
Where, you get a good spot. Have you ever noticed that above that storm grate right there, there's like a chicken wire fencing over it?
No.
It's not there right
I've
now.
seen it
They
on
moved
campus,
it.
not
And I
there.
swear they moved it because it's a... You're
Nice.
supposed to fucking let them know. It's a work in progress.
Was that a cough?
Do you have your stopwatch ready?
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
saying,
God,
that's why I
what
didn't
too?
alert him. It was a cough. Not a...
You can just say burp masters if you want and get them.
Burt Master?
I'm joking. Just say perpetrators. All right.
Record my, like, 0.10th of a
They
second.
moved it, and I swear somebody's going to die because of this shit. Because I was walking over there the other night just going in to do a promo for them
What time is this?
daily. Evening.
Okay.
Afternoon, on campus, middle of the week, so lots of people around. And I'm just walking, and I'm cognizant of this because I've almost tripped on it before. But it trips me up, like totally throws me into the middle of the street to where I didn't actually fall on my face. I was like able to recover, but it was extremely goofy. And I was just like, God damn it! Like, motherfuck! Like, yelled this
you
out. A
say
bunch of
that?
people like, stop. Oh,
Jesus.
Why aren't you writing this
you're
down?
supposed to be logging it.
This is point 3.
Mark it.
This is legit point 3.
See, a bunch of people stop and look at me, and like, not only am I embarrassed, but I was like, sorry. And then some girl goes, "Are you okay?" And that makes it even worse because I'm like,
girl
I'm
asked
fucking
you if you were
fine.
okay?
Yeah. Like, thanks. No, it's just humiliating.
Well, look at this kid. He looks like a swift, kick would break him in. I don't know where I was going with that.
This is Andrew's last show. Next topic, Zach and I were talking
Yeah,
about.
right, pal.
We haven't jumped into some good sex talk in a long time. I feel like. In fact,
Yeah.
our last show, we completely grazed over the porno/sex talk. And Zach
Last
and I,
week?
our last show, episode 25, yeah,
Shit, I guess you're right.
we didn't mention banging or porno the whole time, which is very.
What the fuck did we talk about?
I don't know. It was a good show though. I thought. AJ
like,
pissed me off about
suppose
one
it
thing
was.
when we were talking about class, and then we got into it. It doesn't matter. But things, I can't be the only guy who's in it. Everybody, obviously, all of us have been with, I would say, a fair amount of women throughout our career. But I know Zach, the young blood Lewis, is a little bit young.
Yeah.
But still, he agreed with me on this. What the fuck? Am I the only one who's intimidated by the bra strap? I mean, like, you know how to do it. Like, everybody learns this. But I feel like once you get to that actual moment, I almost want to avoid it just because I'm afraid I'll fuck it up. Like, how humiliating is it to be, like, starting to go to take it off and not be able to get it off?
It can be funny. It can be good sometimes. Depends on the girl.
If it's the first time you've ever banged, it's not good.
No?
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
That's not good at all, right, man? Go ahead and lean forward a little bit. Speak up just so people can hear you. Our guest, LeVar. Should I call you LeVar or Crim
Hello.
Kane?
You can call me Crim Kane. It's my artist name.
I'll call you Crim Kane. By the way, what's the name of that song that I really like? The first one.
You said the very first one.
Yeah,
was
something with life.
Living Life.
Living Life. Yeah, that one's really good.
Appreciate it, man. That was the first pop track I ever produced. That whole EP is self-produced, self-written, everything.
Did you make it on a MacBook by any chance?
I didn't. I made it on a Toshiba.
Oh,
Nice.
It has a very
$300 laptop. I made all that shit on.
you got some Daft Punk qualities in there, I gotta say. With
They're
those
one of
type
my
music.
influences, man.
I thought
Discovery
so.
is like one of my faves, dude.
It's a great album.
It
And how do
is.
you feel about the bra strap? It can be scary, right?
It's pretty scary. Like my first time doing it, we kind of joked about it, her and I, and it turned out to be pretty good. I mean, if you can do it and fuck it up and just make a joke out of it, you'll still end up having a good night.
That's right. If you can make it
You know,
funny, then you're still
If
gonna
you
get
can make it
laid. But
funny, it'll be good.
you never know the positioning either. It could be center of the back. It could be off to the side of the back. It could even be in the front.
It could be in the front.
It could be in the
The
front.
first one I had was like 2 straps. It was so freaking weird. It was like a strap there and a strap there. I was like, holy shit, like.
Talk louder, just so you know. I want to make sure.
What's up?
I just want to make sure everybody gets you. You know. Yeah, local musician Crim Kane here with us. Why don't you tell us a little
Hello.
about yourself, man?
Grew up in Wichita Falls, Texas. Small ass town, like about 2 hours north of here. As far as music goes, man, I've been doing music for a long ass time. I'm originally a drummer, and then got into piano, and I started rapping in high school. One of my friends got me into it, and it just took off from there.
Were you ever in a band playing any of those other instruments?
Yeah, I actually used to be in a band around here. They go by the Terrestrials now, but before they were that, they used to be called Liquid Chill, and I was with them. I've been with a few bands around the area, so I've definitely had some band experience.
Cool,
As a
man.
drummer, of course.
Why don't you tell us a little about your sex life? Because you were mentioning a specific girl, and I want to know: was this the first girl you ever banged, or was this just the most recent girl you banged?
This was the first. You talking about the double bra clip strap thing?
Yeah, because I don't even know what the fuck that
Oh,
is.
yeah.
That's a hell of a thing to lay on a guy's
I thought it was a
first time.
granny
You
strap.
need a
at
textbook
first.
for
I
that
could've
kind of
sworn
shit.
We were both 18, but I was like,
How old are you now?
well, I'm 22 right now,
Okay.
so I'll be 23 next year.
So how old were you when you lost your virginity?
Believe it or not, I was a freshman in college.
No
It
shit.
was my second week in college in the dorms, man. It was crazy.
2 weeks in, it's not bad.
How old were you?
I was 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I would say, I think we're all, a lot of us are late bloomers here for some reason and actually getting the deed done. I was fucking 17 when it happened. AJ, you?
I was same age as you, man.
Zach the Youngblood Lewis?
17.
Come on, Ryan, come and talk. Get in here. Make sure everybody can hear you. Talk loud.
Hello. How you doing?
When did you first get your dick wet? Sorry for being crude.
That's no problem. I was 16.
Oh, that's quite all right.
shit.
Nice.
Fucking
Almost
rock star in our
17.
midst.
Nice.
Nice. Did you take a bra off?
No.
See, you don't really have to do it. It's something you can totally overlook, I feel like.
I'm pretty sure if any girl had actually been willing to bang me when I was 16, I would have been like, I don't care at all. Like, just, can I
Yeah.
get this done?
No, I would have done the same thing.
Can we get this
man.
done?
Yeah.
No matter what, the first time you get laid, it's going to suck.
Yeah, see, in high school, man, I wasn't thinking about that at all because we would have this guy coming in town named David Gordon, and he would always, like, I think it was like once a month, they would show those slides and shit.
Like an STD
Yeah,
scare
and I
test
would be
thing?
freaked
Oh,
out
man.
about that, and I was
Oh,
like,
no.
But then I got to college, I'm like, you know what? What the fuck? Just gonna go for
They
it.
do a good job of that in high school, I
They
gotta
do.
say. They're like,
They
don't
do.
be afraid of sex. It's a natural thing. But if you fuck a girl, your dick's gonna shrivel up and fall off.
And
Just
I would
saying.
always get those
Or
right
you're gonna
after
get pregnant.
lunch.
You're gonna get a girl pregnant, your life's over.
It's even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now everybody takes some rubbers.
Yeah. Have a couple of condos.
16. Ryan, I'd say you take the record for the Status Bro Show, but I think that goes to Corey's guest on episode, like, 15.
Oh, is she 15?
What? No, what was he, like,
He said he
13?
was like fucking 12.
Oh,
I thought he was
right,
12.
right.
Yeah.
What was his
I was
name?
like, God,
Dude,
Jason?
I swear, at 12 I was still
12
like
years old.
I still thought girls had cooties at 12.
I don't even know that I could
swear.
come when I was 12 years old. I mean,
They couldn't release the hostages.
I don't know if I could have shot a load.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Couldn't bust your nuts
You have
yet.
to start
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of third world countries where that's legal.
My nuts were not bustable yet.
And what kind of sick woman is like, oh, the kid's 12? I'm gonna fuck him.
I think she was 15.
I don't remember. Yeah, well, oh, he
One of
he
those
said she was.
Justin
she was-
Bieber kind of moms.
Still, the 3 years that exist between 12 and 15 may as well be fucking 10 years.
Agreed.
I mean, that's.
It's a lifetime.
Yeah, dude. So, like an adult, like say you're, whatever, my age, 28, and you bang someone who's like 22, 23, that's not that big of a deal. But you want to talk about the age gap between when you're that young, there's a huge discrepancy there. I feel like.
That kid was raped, and he just doesn't realize.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's
I'm
much what
pretty
we
sure I
talked
said that
about.
on the show.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
dude, you were legitimately raped. You know
Right.
that?
So we heard about the first time you were raped. When did you first get laid?
Exactly. So wait, which bra strap do you prefer? Back, front, side,
Back.
double?
I guess.
Back,
The front's
definitely.
always weird because you feel weird doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh, by the way, hey, your computer went. Just so everybody knows, we are broadcasting live on Ustream now.
The screen goes
Everything will
blank.
be available tomorrow on the Apple iTunes Store. You can reach us through our Twitter or Facebook, now run by our producer, Mr. Ryan Scharfenberg.
Congratulations, Ryan.
And if you have any input, please email us at thestatusbroshow@gmail.com.
Yeah.
All right. Moving
Always
on.
email.
Another thing about sex that I wanted to bring up that I haven't. I don't know how this has never come up on the show before. Weird sounds.
Weird sounds.
Weird sounds.
During sex?
Yes.
Like a fart?
Well, no. Well, sounds that sound like a fart but aren't actually a
Yeah,
fart.
haven't we brought up queefs before on the
Yeah,
show?
absolutely.
But,
This
well,
morning, like,
I'm telling you, this can happen other ways. Like, for some reason, this has happened to me in this particular position with multiple girls. I don't know why. But say a girl's, like, laying on her stomach and you're on top. You know that position?
Yeah.
It's like missionary, except she's flipped over.
What is that called? I want to say lazy dog, but I thought it was on the side.
Yeah, the
It
lazy
doesn't
dog
matter.
is on the
lazy
side.
dog.
There's nothing lazy about this one. It's still missionary. You're just getting the from the back advantage.
Yeah.
But that has produced some weird noises for me. Like,
Yeah?
the sound like my stomach hitting the ass. It makes like
Why don't you lose some weight, you fat fuck?
I weigh like 145 pounds. It's 6 feet tall. Soaking wet.
Like I said, maybe drop a few LBs, man.
It's kind of amazing. You know,
If I dropped a few LBs, I'd die.
every day.
Nobody knows what I'm talking about here? You never heard that kind of a thing? The
That
sound of
sound?
skins flapping never made a weird noise to you?
No.
Never?
Our skin
I think that's
smacking
awesome,
together is
man.
awesome. But
Well-
I've never heard like a... To make the noise again?
I don't know. It's like
Never heard that, no.
it wasn't really like that. You can always get yourself in a position, though, to make it go away, kind of. But I feel like it also happens, not even on a queef sense, but just when everything's, like, really messy down there. You're just more likely to hear noises. Now, the queef noise, if that's what you want to talk about, is... And nobody will argue it's most likely going to happen with doggy.
Really?
Yes!
I get that with missionary a lot.
Really?
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. Guys.
So I
That's
got on
Krispy
missionary
Kreme or-
different
I'm
for me.
Crim Kane.
Crib cane, my bad.
Crib came
Name.
Remember his fucking name.
That was my mistake. Sorry, I was thinking, like, what the fuck?
All right, hey, by the way, before I jump into the weird sex noises thing, elaborate further, why don't you tell us about when your show is, man?
Oh yeah, so
I will be there.
awesome. I hope all you guys will be there. But there's gonna be a big show tomorrow. The local artist series. It's gonna be Thursday tomorrow at 7:00. Be there. It's a free show. It's gonna be on campus at the Library Mall. Man, we have some amazing artists. Myself, and Janae, a recent graduate from UNT. His band and DJ Mr. Veblen. He's gonna be in town. He's a professional DJ, only at 19. He's been in tons of Red Bull competitions, and he's amazing. So. There's a lot of talent that's going to come out tomorrow, so hopefully you guys can be there. It's a free freaking concert, so you have no excuse.
How many artists are there performing then?
It's 2 artists, plus I have some guests coming on that I don't want to announce yet.
But you'll absolutely make sure to mention the Status Bro Show.
Of course, the Status Bro Show will be in the building, of course.
Absolutely.
Get on and hear me talk about my sex life.
Bringing you the best in sex information. Yeah, so it's gonna be a good show. I have it's a local artist series, but it's not just musicians. We have local businesses. Dallas Curley with Singularity Records is gonna be there. That's the same level that signed the Aphrodisiacs. He's their management. They're gonna be there to show out and just.
Who the fuck are the
advertise.
Aphrodisiacs?
The Aphrodisiacs. Are you serious?
Not
Yeah,
like
I don't
you
know that.
fucking know.
I don't. I'm
Actually,
fucking
I know I've
retarded. I
heard
don't
that
follow
name
local music
before,
The
that
but
well.
Aphrodisiacs. They're one of the best bands in Denton.
No shit.
Yeah, you guys should check them out sometime.
Denton's full of fucking bands,
I
dude.
feel
full
bad.
of
I've lived in
bands.
Denver for so long. I should probably be up on this kind of shit.
Yeah.
You and I, we work in the fucking business locally.
Right? We do music. Yeah, shit. We should know.
We should know.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. But yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna be there. Zach, are you gonna go?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, you're gonna be going forward?
in class till 9.
Ryan,
That's all good, man.
What time is it?
you and me,
It
bro.
starts at 7, but we probably won't go
Ah,
on
fuck,
till
you
like
do work.
7:30ish. You know how the music is, right? We have like a 3-hour window.
Yeah.
Just
Damn it.
so.
I wish, dude. If I had like a good break in there or something, I'd be like, yeah, swing by.
Well, I'll
What the
fucking
hell?
be
I'll
there.
on
Where's the
campus. I just
library
won't be
mall?
there.
On
Well, there's the
campus?
library, and it's that big courthouse area next to the library.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of mall used to refer to like an open area?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know where the fuck he's talking about.
You walk out of the library, turn to your left. There's like a big. You can't.
Which
miss it.
library, Willis?
Willis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know exactly the area you're talking about now. It's close to like where the chemistry building is, like the old one.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. behind the administration.
So it's outdoors.
Yeah, it's gonna be outdoors.
That's
You're
pretty
gonna hear
badass,
us all
man.
over campus, so it's gonna be amazing.
You know, one person I haven't heard from hardly at all this week is AJ. I know he and I got a little confrontational early in the show, but I heard he had a couple things he wanted to talk about this week.
Nah, not anymore, man.
Oh, come on.
You guys got confrontational? I didn't notice.
Yeah, fucking wise ass. Hold on, swap spots. Hey, get Ryan in here real quick. I want to talk to him about his 16-year-old getting laid thing. Just give a couple minutes, then we'll get Crim Kane back on.
You didn't have privacy, right?
Yeah, get him on the
You
Ustream.
didn't do that.
All right, what's up, man?
All right, so you're obviously still in high school.
Yes.
How did you know this girl?
You weren't graduated from high school
Don't
at
assume
16.
it was a girl.
Fucking dumbass.
You could have been a dropout. You can't drop out when you're 16. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. You can with parent consent.
Your GED?
Yeah.
No shit.
Tell us. How, yeah.
Go ahead.
Everybody who's ever been on the show knows that I love details, so I'm going to grill the shit out of you on this.
All right, basically, we were dating for about a month.
Talk a little louder.
We were dating for about a month, and
It's a microphone, not a megaphone.
You need to speak up, sir.
and basically, yeah,
Was she hot?
yeah.
Do you have any pictures?
I don't.
Did she blow you first?
No.
I don't know. I just want to. Really?
How were the boobs?
No.
I always I always find it weird when a guy's banged a girl that never blew him. I mean, that happens for like a one night standy
Well,
situation, but this sounds like it was a long running thing.
We were both not experienced. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So she had never
Done the deed.
never blown anybody, is what I'm wondering that.
Oh, I don't know about that, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of blurry.
How old was she?
She was 17.
Older chick. How'd you do it,
Yeah.
Mish? Standard
Yeah.
Mish?
Standard.
Yeah,
Can't go
me
wrong.
too.
Standard.
Sleeveless? Did you wear a bag?
No, no bag.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you withdraw or did you just go ahead and bust in that?
I used protection.
I thought you just said you went sleeveless.
Oh, sleeveless.
Did you wear a
talking about
condo or not? No. I'm not- I don't care what the fucking
shirts
clothes you were wearing. I'm talking about what your cock was wearing.
Yeah, we did everything the right way, you know.
Nice.
All right, that's enough out of you. Get out of here.
We
Get
were in
out
high
of here.
school. They showed all those
That's
STD
it.
pictures. Shit.
Crim
Yeah.
King, come tell us about your first sexual encounter.
Jesus Christ.
What's wrong with that? I've done this with every person who's ever been on this show.
Yeah.
Well, you don't like it, Andrew? You got some topics? I wanted to hear what you had to talk about.
Nah, it's
He brings good stuff. I don't know why he's clamming up on us.
Huh? No, dude, I rub people the wrong way. I don't want to.
That is true. Nobody can question that.
What are you doing? Hey, you asked the guy to talk, then you insult the man. Come on.
Yeah.
No, I thought he had some
No,
stuff.
it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, come on.
Come,
I
Ken, we would like to hear.
thought
it.
AJ and I had settled everything. I thought this was over.
This is like the second radio interview I've ever had, and this is like the first time that I've ever been asked questions about my sex life.
Well,
This is crazy.
welcome to the status quo, man.
This is really the status bro show.
I hope it don't scare you off. I hope you'll come back.
No, I
again.
like it. I love it. It's real.
All right, thanks. What's real is how pissed off AJ is at me, and he doesn't want to talk about any of his stuff because I said he rubs people the wrong way. Come on. All right, forget him. So you were in college dorm, huh?
College dorm as a freshman, man.
As a freshman, that's a good way to start.
Oh yeah, to be honest with you, it really wasn't that enjoyable the first time.
Yeah.
I really did not.
But you
like
still
it.
finished.
I really didn't.
Seriously?
I didn't.
Now, see, this is an interesting development
See,
because who
yeah.
has never finished the first time?
I really didn't, man.
Not me.
It didn't. You didn't finish your first time you had
No, I
sex?
meant like not me. I did finish.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Ryan?
Yeah.
Yeah. AJ?
I did, but like I didn't really feel. I didn't enjoy it, and I didn't feel proud of it or anything. It was more just like, yes, lost my virginity.
She was passed
Does it
out.
not
was
count?
weird.
Does it not count as losing your virginity if you don't finish?
You've been waiting your whole life?
It does.
I think it's
Fuck
still
yes!
bad.
Isn't that what everybody's doing? Every teenage boy is like counting down to that moment.
As long as you got in, it counts as losing.
Everything
your
goes
fucking
downhill
virginity.
from there.
What are you talking about? Everything's uphill from there.
Yeah, I would say.
Pussy
certainly-
only gets better after that. Sorry for being crude. Continue.
Yeah, I mean, it was actually a girl I really had feelings for, and when we did it, I just didn't feel like I thought it was gonna feel. So
Were you nervous?
I wasn't nervous at all. It just didn't feel enjoyable.
Had you been drinking?
I haven't been drinking.
Weird.
No smoking, no drinking, none of that.
You didn't feel some like chemistry, like spark connection
The
because you
chemistry
like
was
this girl
it
so
was
much?
kind of funny because the chemistry was going right until we had sex, and I just kind of felt like this really isn't what I thought it was. Like, or she isn't the girl I thought that she was, pretty much. And then we both got hella tired, and I was like, okay, I'm going to sleep.
We're done here.
Yeah, we're finished.
I don't know. I mean, I know all about second thoughts, so I know where you're coming
Yeah.
from on that, and like things changing around people. But I always still come. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter how, even how despicable I feel, even no matter how weird the circumstance, I'm always still gonna finish.
You needed a new Facebook description. I think that we need to go back and get the audio for that. There you go.
What did I say?
You're a piece of shit.
Why? Why am I a piece of shit?
It doesn't matter how despicable I feel. I'm always gonna come.
Well, yeah, I'm there. You know, you might as well.
How old was she?
We were both 18.
Did you wear a bag?
Yes, I did.
Good for
Nice.
you.
Smart.
I did, of course. It's the
Yeah.
first time, I'm not looking for any baby mama drama.
Well,
or
yeah,
any
absolutely.
shit, so,
My first time, I also wore a bag, for the record.
Did you?
yeah.
I did.
I didn't.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Well, how did you know it was safe?
It was a heat of the moment thing. I didn't. I did the first thing every dude does the first time he didn't wear a bag. I freaked the fuck out the whole month.
Did you
and I
pull
was like,
out?
Shit. Well, yeah.
What'd you do with the sauce?
Jesus. Kevin!
I dispersed it accordingly.
That means you come on her boobs?
Yeah.
On her face?
On her stomach.
Any spot on a woman is a good place to shoot a load.
Yeah.
You can go feet, legs, back, stomach, chest,
Holy
face,
shit.
hair.
Are you trying to say that you shot a load on a woman's feet before?
No, I haven't, but I would. I'm not totally opposed to
I
it.
think you're full of shit. I think you lie.
I have not. Oh, come on. You know I would love
You've
to.
been banging for 10 years. You said you've never shot a load before, but like on a woman below her waist.
You're right. I don't think that I have. Okay, you know what? Okay, you're talking about
Feet's
on the
far
actual
reaching,
woman.
man.
But
Yeah.
there's times where I pulled out and just shot the sauce like below the waist, but like not on her body. I can think of a time that happened right over there on the carpet where I did that.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I didn't know her well enough to just fucking shoot a load on her.
Well, you shot a
But
load
you
on the
knew her
carpet?
well enough to pull off and jerk off in front of her and squirt a load on the carpet?
I wait till every guy. Okay, first of all, when it comes to pulling out, every guy does this. I wait till the absolute last possible second to do it. So I'm pretty much on the cusp when I do it. So I know it's gonna take a couple of quick pumps because no guy wants a girl watching him jerk it.
I really think any girl would be like incredibly off-put if it was like the first time or something and you all of a sudden pulled off like ah!
No. This
Also,
girl-
I hope the Wii U stream caught that because I was very proud of that.
They
one.
might have.
all right.
Oh my god.
Am I even still on this thing? No, say it's a girl that you just you've only banged like twice, and you had already established that there was a birth control scenario. You know her well, you trust her, so you just go ahead and bust a nut. And then say she gets sick and she's taking antibiotics, which is in this particular circumstance, which could fuck with birth control. So in that instance, she says, "I want you to pull out." But you don't know her well enough just to pull out and shoot a fucking load on her. But you know her, so you just do it where you got to do it. I feel like that's what Zach did in the scenario he's talking about.
Why would you not at least ask, like, if you want to, like, hey, can I blow a load on your tits or something like that?
I feel awkward. That's why I like that. This is a girl I don't know that well. I'm like on the cusp, and I'm gonna be like, can I
Well,
come on your
maybe
face?
you phrase it more clinically. Maybe you say, can I ejaculate on your breast?
That sounds way worse.
So you're telling me that you would have busted a nut inside the chick, but you don't know her well enough to blow it on her.
No, well, yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Blowing it on her is like it's a way different thing. Does somebody know what I'm talking about?
That's the total opposite for me.
Dude, yeah, you got this so
Like
bad.
you would feel okay blowing a load right on her body, but like inside is like way off limits.
Yeah, but
Maybe I'm just a bold guy. All right, I don't know. Apparently not bold enough just to blow a load on her. Whatever the fuck. If you got to blow a load on a girl, where do you want to blow a load most?
On?
Yeah.
somewhere in.
Tits?
Really? I don't know that I've really done the tits that much.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your go-to?
Oh, I like the back of the ass. Yeah, definitely.
That's so weird.
That's not bad. Yeah. That's
Really?
probably second.
Is it just so, like you can appreciate it? Be like,
Actually, no, I take
did
it
a
back.
good
I think I
job
take
there.
back her ass, yeah.
Thank you. Well, yeah, of course I appreciate it. She's not going to appreciate it.
I want them to appreciate it.
Who?
No girl's ever going to appreciate getting cum on.
I don't know, but if they like me enough, they'll tell me they do. So
Yeah, no, I had one girl who was really freaky. She likes like when I would do it on her face, but I ended up feeling bad about it.
yeah, I don't think any girl has ever liked some dude jizzing on her face ever.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but you still want to do it. It's like being in a porn. It's fun.
Yeah.
Everybody likes porn.
It's fun for you.
Ryan, you like porn,
Hey Ryan,
right?
you ever jizz on a chick's face?
I don't think so, man.
But you ever shot it on the back or ass?
Yes.
There you go. AJ, you never did that once?
Shot in the back of her ass?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you liked it, right?
it's okay.
How about you, Crim King?
No, I've actually had it all in the front and a few times in the mouth. That was pretty.
Yeah, the mouth was always
That's
Oh
great.
yeah,
Your
But-
mouth or hers?
hers. Oh my
Ah,
god.
this guy.
Oh, you rascal. Obviously, that doesn't count. I mean, getting a BJ and finishing in the mouth isn't the same thing as banging and then finishing in the mouth. That's a whole other beast, right?
I was kind of
Alright,
proud
so-
of us last week because we never brought this up and the show didn't devolve into...
What it is right
You know
now?
what?
Is that what-
Let's be a bit more high-minded than this, guys. I think we have a wider palette than this now. Okay.
I feel like you're goofing on a past cast member.
Yeah, no, that being said, hold on. Would you rather blow a chick? Which one's worse?
Blow a chick?
Sorry, blowing your load on a chick or blowing your load in her mouth?
Which would I rather do?
Which one's more socially acceptable in your book?
More socially
Okay, well, it depends. If you
Well,
blow-
he's like, I'd rather blow it in her than on her. Then
No,
what the
no,
fuck? Would you
that's a
rather go
totally
this
different
way?
thing because if you blow in her mouth from a BJ, you're already in that territory.
Right.
If she doesn't say anything, you are safe to assume that that's good to
Silence
go.
means yes.
Yes. Now, banging and then pulling out and finishing in her mouth, that's fucking freaky, dude. That's something totally different.
Yeah, see, that's me, dude.
But like you've done it from a BJ.
Not from a BJ. It's always
You never
been,
came
like,
to chick's mouth from a
banging-
BJ?
Just banging and going straight to the top.
Oh, that's exactly what I thought you were even saying.
Awesome! That's a good one.
That is pretty good. By the way, that's going to be your sweeper. In fact, stick around. We're going to have you record a sweeper to go with that.
Yeah, banging and going straight to the top. I like
Yes,
that.
Started from the bottom, now I'm here, dude.
Oh, man. This kid's great.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, so
Is there anything else you want to promote? You know, because we got about
Yeah, I
5
wanna
minutes
get
left,
back
and I want to
into
make
some-
sure you get.
into some music. 5 minutes left for the whole show.
Yeah,
Oh shit. Well, yeah.
we worked fast.
Yeah, I see that. I already gave all my shout outs pretty much. Actually, one more I want to shout out Poetic Justice. They're going to be at the show tomorrow to show some support. And just want to kind of give an update on what's going on. I have a show tomorrow, 7 o'clock. I'll also be at Andy's on Halloween for the Halloween show opening up for Fab Deuce. Should be pretty exciting. And also, we have a show in October sometime for anybody that's from Wichita Falls. I'll be under the management of KK4L, Crunk Kids for Life. We'll be at Club Crush, and it'll be awesome. We don't know the day for sure, but it will be on a weekend sometime. But, yeah, that's all it for the shows. And I actually brought you guys a gift.
Oh, I love when people do that. Scharfenberg, why don't you bring some
music
fucking
stuff.
gift?
Should've, man.
You better not come empty-handed next week.
Yeah, so I started taking rap seriously when I was about 13, 14.
So you do technically classify yourself as a rapper. Because that one track, your other ones were much more, you had almost a West Coast sounding
Yeah,
sound
I
of your
kinda,
beats, like
to
a
be honest
mellow,
with
but
you-
that one Life, the one that I really
Living
like,
Life,
that's a
pop
very
track.
pop
Yeah,
track.
I appreciate it. That I'm gonna be performing that live. To be honest with you, the very first rap video I saw, the first two I think was "Stay Fly" by 3-6 Mafia and "Got My Vans On" by The Pack. And I just really love The Pack.
By the way,
man.
Still Fly was by Big Timers, I believe.
It was, dude. So yeah, I really like that West Coast feel, man. It's just so chill and so young. But
I love that shit too.
yeah. So I think maybe like around 07, I recorded my very own album myself, and it was with me and another friend. And then 2 years later, I did my very own like solo album under my own record label, Feed the Fish Records, which is not a business anymore. But here's the complete package album. If you guys want to
Oh, thanks.
check
man.
that out, this is my very first album. ever.
Actually looks really fucking legit.
That looks
Yeah, dude,
nice.
we-
I mean,
Very
it's in a
visual.
jewel case and everything.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time on that album, and I was very proud. I think I was probably like 15 or 16 when I had that, and we did some shows around the high school, around town, and I was very proud, man. I spent a lot of time, and I made like close to $1,000 off of it, profit selling CDs.
That's
So
really
it's-
cool, man.
Yeah, it felt good. I was like, damn, I want to take this up to $1 million or something.
Look, man, I really appreciate you coming in. I hope you will come back, chill with us
Yeah.
again sometime.
Yeah,
I just want to
dude.
give everybody a little applause for our guest from Kane. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
You can catch him tomorrow night at UNT campus at the Library Mall. At what time?
At 7 o'clock p.m., please be there. And make sure to follow me on Twitter if you have Twitter at Crimcane, CRIMCAYNE. On
7
Twitter.
o'clock. I will be there representing for TSBS. On that note, I'm going to head and call it a couple minutes earlier this week. I am your host, Kevin Ebling, joined with Zach the Youngblood Lewis,
Thanks a lot, guys.
Andrew Edgren,
Go fuck yourself, Internet.
our new producer, Ryan Scharfenberg.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you guys next week on the Status Bro Show.